All right, so welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Scum. As usual, please, if you've not seen this episode, go and see it. It's a very, very, very tricky one, so go and see it with a prepared mind. As usual, I'm your humble host, Black Boy Vic, and also your Scum detector. And you know I don't do this alone. I do this with my detector partner in crime. Did I get it? Partner in detector crime.
Partner in scum detection.
I don't know if I'll ever get that. Partner is scum detection. All right.
Hi guys, it's your girl JP, and we're here again today to detect scum. But as usual, we're not doing this alone. We have guests that we've had before, but they're back again today. I think that our energy that last time was like, no, we have to battle it out a second time. So we have our guest again today. Please introduce yourself, starting from you beside me.
My name is Kelvin Okurebo. I'm a filmmaker. I'm happy to be back here. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay, hi. My name is Jane Solomon. I am a radio TV presenter, red carpet host, and I am back again. I'm happy to be back again because there is more to this scum detection. That there was a lot that went wrong last time. I'm hoping that I detect more this time around.
This time, girl, I'm with you, and I'm hoping that the men are honest this time. Because that
Yes,
last time,
please.
they
Were
were
we
not.
not honest before?
Let's not start.
No.
Let's-
Lovely to have you both back. We are already getting to you even before we start, guys. We have a lot to unpack. So this episode is very, very, very dicey and interesting.
And
I feel like
tricky
there are a
and-
lot of angles to come from in this particular episode. It's short, very short.
Yeah, but very, very.
but actually, yeah, it's very deep. It's like
It's-
short and deep.
I think it's even way deeper than the last episode we
I'm
watched.
just
Alright,
saying short.
it's
I'm
really
just
good.
saying deep.
There's
I'm
a
just-
lot of
No,
lessons.
we just mean like there are a lot of
I'm saying short.
there are lots of
deep.
like branches to it. Anyways, guys, so let's get into it. So we've all seen this episode, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I just want us to go. Let's just take rounds one by one, right? And let's know what do you think is what would you consider the most disturbing factor in this particular episode?
Me,
Did
can
you
I
know-
say
Yeah.
something? Okay. In as much as like a lot of people want to see, like in as much it is a crime to me, but incest for me, yeah.
I'm
is.
sorry to interrupt you. Is the word crime the right word? Is it a crime or is it
It's
just morally
really
wrong?
morally wrong, but
Okay.
it's not a crime because
Okay.
a lot of like religion actually
so
accept
morally
incest.
But
Just
incest is
do
not a crime
wrong.
in Nigeria. Are you
It
sure?
is a crime. I don't know
crime.
if it
In
is
certain
religion.
no,
No,
not
religion.
like under the law,
not,
like-
not religion.
Like
Not
law, actual law.
I cannot speak for the law because I'm no expert on that
Yeah.
on that in that regard. However, certain traditions
Oh no, yeah,
and
for
Yes.
sure.
certain ethnic
No, I
groups,
think Victor and Blackboy was
they
thinking.
don't have issues with it. That's
it.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
and I think
Yeah. That was
Blackboy
what I
was
was even
asking
trying to
more
say.
law-wise, like as a country. You know, there's some countries that actually consider it
actually
a
a crime,
crime.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why I was asking for Nigeria.
Okay. So
But
for
yeah,
you,
keep
you
going,
think
Jane.
the biggest
For
issue there
me, yeah,
is incest?
it's the incest.
Okay.
Like I have a lot of it, but the one that tops the chart for
It's
me is
incest.
incest.
Okay, what about you, Kevin?
It has to be the paternity fraud going on.
Okay.
This whole episode kind of reminded me of was it a picture I saw on Twitter one time?
You guys,
And
Kelvin
then-
has a lot of experiences. Like even last time.
I'm surprised you
Like-
say he's
Oh my
personalized.
God.
I can't
Normally
remember
you say it's not
asking-
him.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
surprised
he's
he's
not him.
personalizing
No, he
it
said
now.
he saw it, but it's still not him. Oh.
No.
He said he saw it.
I saw a picture.
Kelvin has a million
No,
experiences,
no.
but no BM experience one.
Of course, I've lived more than three decades.
But
in
none
this
of it
life.
was your experience.
I
Give us
mean,
one that
I've
is your
lived like
experience.
No.
Two
You
and
didn't let me
half
land.
decades,
No, we're just
basically,
go ahead,
You
go
didn't-
ahead,
you
go
didn't let me
ahead.
land. So
We're just
basically,
teasing you.
Like,
I saw this picture where there's a big family and everybody's pretty much lounging. It must be Christmas period or whatever, and everybody's just lounging. And in the caption they said, "This used to be fun until you started sleeping with your cousins."
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
so-
incest is a
Yeah.
whole
So
lot.
basically,
I'm sorry to interrupt. That thing
yeah.
that says this used to be fun until you started sleeping with your cousins. Like, why did sleeping with your cousins make it stop being fun? Like, we could still be a big happy family.
it
complicates-
it
JP.
complicates
I'm just
things.
saying,
on
you guys
so
know that-
many
Complicates
things.
You guys
things.
need to know that on
Life-
this podcast, I'm always the voice of reason.
No.
Again, please don't judge what
In
I say.
every
as my-
voice of reason, me, I truly feel like there's a deeper
Now you can't know that.
there's a
Yeah,
deeper
Everybody here
voice
will be
speaking.
honest
But
with you.
anyways, let's go.
Me, I'm honest.
Kevin, let's go.
Yeah, so the reality is life is not a Pornhub video. I mean, incest is frowned upon on so many levels.
What?
Yeah.
It's some people consider it a sin against God. Morally, we already established it's not ideal.
What makes it morally wrong?
And then genetics.
How
Yeah,
so?
it's biologically.
Genetics.
It's biologically.
Biologically, yeah,
No,
yeah.
Biology. If two siblings sleep together, right,
Yeah.
our kids.
Those
Like,
kids
educate
have
me, I'm
more
serious,
effective
educate
form
me.
than-
I
Even
that's
if
what I
you
am.
sleep with
So
your
if two siblings sleep together and they have kids, right?
Yeah.
I know that biologically this is usually and like the kid comes with like an abnormality in quotes.
Yeah.
But these ones are not siblings now, they are cousins.
No, he's
The
just
cousins.
It's,
But
Yeah,
do you
but
know
it's
that like
still share
it's
genes now.
still
they
the
still
same
share
thing.
They still have
genetics,
genes that they
Still
share
the
together.
same
traits and
thing.
whatnot.
So, yours is what?
Yeah,
Paternity or
I feel like the
Paternity-
biggest issue
paternity
here
fraud.
with me is the paternity
paternity?
fraud.
Okay.
Now, if someone was to do the research, I'm not sure about the specific figure, but if someone was to do the research, you will find Nigerian women high up there. When you talk about paternity fraud,
Like in the world?
Production,
Yeah, in the
please, let's
world,
not
not
bring
even
hell
Africa.
on
Sure.
this show again.
Are you sure
Yeah.
though?
No.
And I need to
See,
change Black Boy as my
no.
co-host.
Okay, so let me be clear on something.
Okay.
I adore women. I
You
feel
love
like
black
Nigerian-
African women, yeah.
Not
I feel
just
like a lot
African.
of men
I
actually
feel
love-
I feel like
women in general.
No,
women, then they end up getting married
Let's
to
not-
white women
let's-
and they
let's
have
not-
to share a lot
no.
of their earnings and then they are paying about it. But
Yeah.
bro, I'm in
Again-
support of it
again,
because
life is not a Tyler Perry movie. But let's keep moving.
you wish.
Let's keep moving.
Life
So
is
yes,
not fun, but life is not tired.
yes,
Let's
it
go.
is fact.
Bro, like,
I
you
cannot-
have lines.
I
It's not about
cannot-
having
I cannot
lines.
sit here and say I do not adore Nigerian women. They're the most hardworking, the most loving, the most beautiful women in my book.
Yes,
All right. I'm a product of a very strong woman, So, however, facts are facts, and for decades, and this goes back the 70s and the 80s, right? Paternity fraud has been prevalent in Nigeria in comparison to other African countries. There is a whole generation of young men and women that were raised by men that were not their fathers.
and they don't,
And
the
here's
men
the
don't
crazy
even
thing.
know.
Here's the crazy thing. I make both to say a good 60 to 70% of them, those men never found out.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Those men never found out.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? They went to grave knowing that, oh, Peter is my son. But Peter was actually the former neighbor's son. From
So now I
1986.
want to like say a lot of
understand?
things compared to
Yes,
like
If
saying.
there's a Peter out
but-
there, it's not personal. I'm just
Yes,
I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say a lot of things
Yeah.
here, but it's like totally out of this context. But
Yeah.
but still, so you knowing about this, yeah, I feel like a lot of there's a lot of ways like on the weight on the Gen Z women now saying that the Gen Z women are loose, wayward, or stuff like that. But if you actually look at our forefathers and foremothers and what they were worst, bro. This is that people really like thought that people were sincere back then, though, compared to now that people just like find out that everybody can actually be scum.
So do you know one thing I realized about the past generations and this present generation, and not just with the cheating
Is
conversation
this that the present generation is out there, but the past generation is
in
not?
general?
yeah.
Besides, like, not just with cheating, with many other things, with childbearing, with wanting to have kids, not wanting to have kids, with so many things, with enjoying a horrible marriage, with working out, like with so many things. Besides the new generation being out there, I've realized that with the previous generation, there wasn't a lot of self-awareness and a lot of confidence to speak. Like the last generation, they have this habit, and it's one of the things that they do today when it even comes to politics, and that's why they're the ones that have spoiled everything for us. That we're buying rice 100K now. They don't talk. They just they're comfortable to do life as they've known it. They don't want to explore. They're very narrow-minded. They believe strongly in this is how we've always done it. But you see this.
I wouldn't agree totally with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I also
This-
have
I feel like the previous
For
generation.
example, let me give an example.
Okay.
For example, when it comes to childbearing, for example, and I say this as somebody who has spoken to a lot of adults and somebody who has heard my opinion on childbearing and heard their feedback to me. For example, with childbearing now, this generation, if I talk about it so many times, I don't think I want to have kids. Like every time somebody tells me every time a man especially tells me I want to have kids, the first thing I say is, why do you want to have kids? Like, I feel like, and most men don't say, oh, I don't know. Oh, I just think I should have kids.
They
Oh, I just
want
want to
to
have kids.
continue
And
their
that's one
line.
thing that happened. They just got to an age where and I've spoken to so many men in their 40s who have kids now. all of them have told me the exact same thing. They got to an age where they just thought, oh, I should have kids. Where parents told them, you're already getting old, oh,
But
you
is
should
that
have
wrong?
kids.
Is that a bad
is
thing?
that a
I'm
bad
not
Why
saying
do you
it's
say it
are
like
you
it's a-
listening? I need people to always listen to the words I use. I have not said it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the previous generation did not actually have conversations with themselves.
it.
They did not say, okay, you know what? Maybe I don't want to have kids, even though I'm at that age.
Okay,
Yes.
so judging from what you're saying, JP, then we should question every single thing. Like, why am I plating my... Okay, if someone says I'm plating my hair because I want to do it, so you,
So
are you
why
not-
are you
no,
plaiting
because
your
you want
hair?
to do it is okay.
That's what I'm saying. So if I want to have kids because I want to have
No,
kids.
that's a different answer. That's not the answer that I said they gave me.
You said they
if I
did it.
say, why do you want to have kids? And I say, oh, I actually want to have kids. That's okay. The answer they give me is, oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm at that age. Oh, my parents said I'm at that
Yeah,
age,
but
so I
did you
should
ever
have
get?
kids.
Did you ever get a response that went something like, "I never wanted kids, but
I was
society pressured me."
Exactly the same thing I'm saying.
happening.
That
So
was
in
the
that
count.
past generation, they don't. When society pressures you, you don't stand back to society. You just think, oh, society has said I should do it. Let me make you not be saying I'm me.
I
And
don't
then your
even
mom
know,
is
like,
pressuring
in that
you.
past
Your aunties are
generations,
pressuring
you don't even have to wait
So it's
for
the same thing with
generations to
cheating.
even
Like what you
pressure you.
said with cheating and stuff. Nobody really used to face anything. It's why we have this whole feminist and misogyny war on X,
Yeah.
for example. Because in the past days, women would not really speak about what they think is the problem.
Yeah.
And now you see a lot of men saying, no matter what time my wife comes back from work, I don't mean to make this a gender war, but no matter what time my wife comes back from work, she must make food because that's what my mother did. Now those mothers are probably exhausted to their bones, but because the past generation just
But
didn't
they
use
made
to
it
talk.
work, though.
That's
They
not my.
make
That's not
it
my.
work does
though.
not make it right.
See, I
though.
don't even want to argue whether they made it work, whether they made it right. All I'm just saying is nobody in the past generation used to have conversations. There's this
Not
popular
nobody. A lot
act-
of people, not
there's
nobody.
this
you know
popular
that?
actress now who had an interview recently who was talking about how her husband would bring girlfriends to the house to sleep with when she's there. And because she just wasn't going to work out of the marriage, she didn't speak to anybody about it. Now that Gen Z is doing podcasts, she's coming on a podcast 40-something years later to talk about this thing because Gen Z has given her
sorry.
that
A
chance.
lot of
Are
us, if
people-
we
excuse
were
me,
to sit today
Jane,
and ask
Jane,
our mothers,
Jane.
our mothers
Bro.
were not happy.
So long story
Jane,
short,
They were not
in whatever
happy doing
form,
all those
paternity
things.
frauds,
Excuse me,
men that
excuse
bring
me.
women home to their
Let
wives,
me just
everything nobody
let me,
spoke in
let
the
me
past
just quickly
generation.
chip in. Let me just quickly chip in. All right.
Okay.
There's this thing I heard in the movie one time. Every generation think they invented fucking, or every generation think they invented sex or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
along
Yeah,
those
right,
sex
lines.
has been
right.
way
So here's the
back.
thing. Here's the
Time
thing.
we
Here's how I
greatest
say it.
invention ever.
And it's easy for us to sit back here and criticize the older generation. But what do we really know about that generation?
But we're not criticizing them.
Excuse me. No,
we're
I'm just
not.
answering. I'm just answering some of the points you raised.
Okay, but I'm not
All right.
criticizing them.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's easy for us to sit here and discuss the older generation.
Yeah.
But what do we really know about that generation?
I agree with you.
All right. When did from the you said it's their fault we are buying bag of rice for 100K now?
Oh, no,
When
that was
did-
just a casual joke. That was not
Yeah,
basically
no,
what we're talking
no,
about.
no. Listen to me. But let me just quickly address that. It's not their fault.
Okay, that's your opinion.
They probably had more protests in their time.
Oh, fuck no.
And,
No.
no,
No,
excuse me,
hey,
excuse me.
No,
Let me
no,
finish.
let me.
yeah,
Hey,
they actually
hey,
have
hey,
military
hey,
coups.
JP,
Please,
They do
please,
have
let me
military
land.
coups. I
JP,
love
let me
it.
land.
I'm
Let me
letting him
land.
speak. I'm not speaking. I'm letting
Please
Kelvin
let me
speak.
land.
I
when
mean,
it comes to
sorry,
sorry,
Jane,
and
Jane,
it
Jane,
was that
Jane,
time
Jane,
they would
as,
have
sorry,
set
as an
this
active
whole
protester.
government
Wait,
Oh my
ablaze.
God.
I love
Kevin,
Oh
it.
my God.
please give me a second. As
Yeah.
an active protester, I want to say that we've not protested the way our parents protested.
Yes, because they would have set
Exactly.
these
Not.
people ablaze.
Exactly.
I can count
What
the
do you
protests
mean?
we've done in
You're saying
Nigeria.
having all these
excuse me.
governments
See,
working
Nigerians
Nigerians,
for a
we started
fact.
protesting 2020.
Yeah,
That's when we started protesting in
no,
Nigeria.
no. See, even before 2020, we've had pockets of protests.
Pockets,
a
yeah,
couple
and
of
there.
months.
But
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Such a
Here's the thing.
Those
That
people take off their
generation
clothes
that people
with their
hate.
breasts
take
outside.
off their
Don't-
clothes
So you
and
want
set
me
them
to tell you-
ablaze.
no,
It's not about
no,
it's not about
no,
breast.
no,
Breast
see.
he wants from us.
It's not
What?
about I'm
Black,
asking.
listen
It's
to me.
not about your breast, JP.
Black,
Like, it's
listen
not
to
about
me.
breast.
Black, listen to me.
I mean, I like breast.
That
but that's not
generation
that's
that they love to talk about so much that they didn't do enough, right? That generation protested in front of military men.
Yeah.
We did in
There was
NSAS now.
nothing
Military
like,
men, no,
oh,
they
we
don't know the
took-
ones
we
that
took
shot us.
DJs.
What did you
JP,
guys
we
do
took
on
DJs.
inside?
But there were,
We're
there
dancing.
were
It
actually a lot
It
of
was a way
military
of
men.
life. Then it was a way of life. You understand? Yes, we talk about the military era, but nobody talks about the people that sacrificed their lives
Their
in
lives.
protests.
All right.
All right, but let's leave all of that. That's
Exactly.
not,
Let's go
that's
back
not why.
to
That's not why
the
we
two
are
cousins
here.
that slept with each
That's,
other.
that's not why we are here. All right. I'm just saying it's easy for us as young people to sit down and criticize because you know the crazy thing. The generation coming after us will do the exact same thing.
And
to
you're
us.
your match, you're trying to do the same thing. To
You
you. It's the way of
understand?
life.
Yeah.
Life
So
is a cycle.
let's take it easy.
No, because they'll not take
our
it easy on
moms-
us.
Our moms were
You're
made
not.
to prepare food when the husband comes from work, our moms were full-time housewives and they raised the children. Did we turn out badly though?
Oh God.
A lot of people
turn
out badly.
Our moms were stuck.
Can we just get back to
we
the
are back to
cousins?
the issue. Our moms were stuck in loveless marriages. Really?
Calm down.
Really?
chill.
Let's just get back to
Let me
the
not
cousins
even
that
lie
accept each
to
other.
you. Yeah, let me just say something. I don't know, but like this, like touch differently because you're saying, did we turn out badly? A lot of us actually
Turned out
do
badly.
turn out
Parents
badly.
did
A lot of us
Happy-
also
But you
turned out
don't
great.
see it
Nobody's
because
denying that
nobody wants to
Wait,
see
wait,
it.
wait,
Can-
wait,
two
wait,
truths
wait. Guys,
can
so let's
exist.
get what we're saying. Are you
Okay.
saying that a lot of kids now have turned out badly
Yes.
because their parents,
They just
because
do
their moms
not
do what? Let me
know.
get it. Why exactly?
Because their parents stayed in unhappy marriages,
See,
it affects
yes.
the kids.
It
we have
like
some
that's-
happy marriages
I feel
till
like that's
today.
something-
What has changed? I feel like it's nothing has changed about that.
You guys, you know what? You know what?
Say about their previous
You
marriage.
guys, you know what? Let's
Did
just
your-
focus on the two cousins
Let me
that
tell
accept
you.
each
Let me
other.
tell you guys something. Let me say something for a movie. Yeah? Our children, not us here, but I'm saying children that are coming in the next generation, right? Are going to also say they are going to be on the podcast and say the same thing.
will
Oh,
say the
my
same thing
parents
about
stayed
us.
in
Imagine
loveless.
pregnant
They will say the
sister.
same
But
thing.
people are walking out of marriages
People
and
are
they're having
walking out.
divorces.
Right
Just
now.
the marriages
Just
are
how
breaking
you have
after 2
listen,
years.
Just how you have loveless relationship, you had great relationships.
Nobody is
And their
denying
parents
that.
and
Two
right
truths
now,
can
I'm
exist.
coming, I'm landing.
No,
and
you're
right now,
right.
just how you have great relationship, you have loveless. So it's
You guys are,
it's
you know
something
what?
that's
Let's just
always
focus
going
on
to
the two
happen.
cousins. I feel like every
The
time we're
only
having
reason why you
this
guys think that this
conversation,
generation is because now we have podcasts, we have mics.
Yes,
No,
we
We come out and
you
say
guys
that we
are-
are very
yeah.
vocal.
Yes.
So you
no,
see
that's
But
this
nothing
thing.
has changed. Nothing
you guys,
has
nothing
changed.
has really changed.
You guys,
Nothing
you know
has
what?
changed.
Let's focus on the two cousins that accept each other because you guys, I feel like every time we have this conversation,
Okay,
men
aside the two cousins, you
hear
know,
what
we
they want
also
to
have
hear.
paternity fraud,
No,
right?
always.
Right.
Let's
And
always
hear what
hear
they
what
want to
they
hear.
want to
I'm
hear.
actually saying
It's
something
realistic.
entirely
This
different.
is-
But Black Boy and Kelvin are saying something
I feel
entirely
like
different.
you guys should like just like keep chill and then listen for a
it's always,
second.
It's always
We are
something
like the
different.
first-
Without
like
wanting to
chill,
like
guys.
no,
You guys-
you
guys-
can I say
I'm
can I
really
say
just a chill
something?
guy.
Can I say
Like, I'm a
thing?
chill
Can
guy.
I
I'm really just a chill
chill?
guy.
Literally, I'm a chill
alright,
guy.
All right.
Calm
All
down.
right, so
Take a
let's-
deep breath.
Say what you want
Take
to
a
say.
deep breath. Yeah. So good. So now I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, I'm a person that is like socially out there, and trust me, like I've had a lot of like DMs, like my dad is this, my mom is this. I'm not even like putting it a particular gender. I'm just like saying that a lot of like people, a lot of children have like come up to this stage walking around with red flags that they don't even know that they are red flags. Do you know that happens? You don't even know that you're damaged until
If you're talking about childhood trauma, yes, every generation at every point in time
See,
had to
can
deal
I say
with one
something?
or
Jane,
the
can I say
other.
something? Do you know one,
Yeah.
one reason why I don't have conversations like this? Even on X, when I see them arguing, I just refuse to have conversations like this because nobody listens to the voice
nobody
of reason.
actually listens.
So,
People like prefer
as far as
to
I'm
judge you.
concerned, I just tell myself that this is why I know that whoever I end up with in life has to be somebody that we share the same values, and we
Values,
believe in the same things.
respect,
Because if you keep doing this back and
kindness.
forth, nobody will listen to voice of reason.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to the two
What
cousins.
reason was put forward that we
fucking hell.
didn't?
No,
listen
don't
to?
worry.
Can we speak of
Let's
two
go back to the
cousins?
two cousins.
that
okay,
have
all right,
sex
all
with
right.
each other?
All right.
Four cousins. I would have preferred four cousins, but let's go to the two cousins
Because we're
now.
making this podcast away from
painful.
ourselves.
All right, all right.
You
So
guys, so
let's
my
do
question
cousins.
is, do we think that not the paternity fraud, do we think that things like this happen in real life?
It does.
Till
That
tomorrow.
cousins sleep with each
It does.
other?
Yes.
I have a cousin that was actually throwing advances on me. Like we went for a Christmas break, and he was like really, really
Is he watching?
like into
You
me.
think he's watching?
I
You will
don't
watch
care.
now, good for him now.
I
And I'm
fucking
just
do
make
not
you
care.
throw
I don't
advance.
care.
Come.
what do you have to tell him?
No, I don't care.
You guys,
What do
can
you
I
have
say
to-
I
something
mean,
though?
do you know what? At
Drop
some
his
point,
name. Let
No,
him
don't
bring-
drop-
let him
one
bring
family
up
go
on
scatter.
family issue.
I don't know
Family
if he
issue.
knew
Next
that.
Christmas family gathering.
No, wait.
Jane's
if you know
cousin.
me,
Listen to me,
no,
Jane's cousin.
no, chill, calm down first.
Okay,
Let me
shouts,
say what
calm
I
down,
want
if
to
not,
say. If you know me, you know that I'm not really like, I don't really like do family gatherings. Even my mom will attest to that. Like, I'm mostly on my own. Like, but if I go visiting my mom, I see her, but I'm not really like a. So I don't know if he knew that I was his cousin, but he knew actually. So,
You guys-
but I'm trying
Did
to like
he knew what he
be
knew? What's up?
reasonable. I'm trying to, but at first I was
Baba
actually
knew
feeling
he
the
was-
guy.
You guys, now they
I
kill
was
me,
feeling
I
the
beg.
guy until I knew that person.
Exactly. So he was
Then
feeling
I'm
her
like,
too
oh, for
until he
God,
realized
no.
it's not his fault.
Hey, Jane, he probably didn't know you were cousins.
feel
You guys,
like-
you guys,
I
I
feel
have
like-
like, you guys, I have
He
something
knew.
to say, guys.
He
I have
knew.
something
My
to
mom
say.
is like this.
Guys, I
out
have something
person
to
that
say.
like when you want to talk
What
about
did you say to him?
when I got to know that he was like really, we were related and all that, I'm like, hell no, bro.
So did he stop?
No.
It won't stop
Really?
now. Attraction is attraction. Anyway, you guys, I have
Not
something to
stop.
say though.
Exactly.
And I like to, you know me now, I'm always on the path of realism. I'm always very
Yes,
realistic.
please.
Loki, I don't think it's such a big deal. I don't dip it like that. Like hooking up with your cousin.
Not.
Like I swear
You
to God,
don't have
I don't
control.
rate it. I don't think it's that big a deal.
I
Like
don't know
No, you
about
don't have
that.
I don't
control
rate it
over
like
know
that.
about that. I
Like
don't
the
know.
only place I draw the line is your like your sibling, but like my cousin, my step sibling, like all of that.
Okay,
I don't
for
dip it.
for
Your nephew.
emphasis.
Again, keep in mind.
Excuse me,
No, not my
your
nephew. Now my nephew is
Now
my
I'm asking
brother's
question.
child
Your-
now.
okay, your
But
nephew.
that's your cousin. No,
still,
no,
like,
no, that's
nobody's-
different. My
sorry.
cousin
Oh
is
my God.
my auntie's child.
No, your cousin
My-
is your cousin is your
My
It's
auntie's
your
child,
auntie's
yes,
child, yeah.
now.
No.
But my cousin
Ew.
is my brother's child. That's like my
Child.
child. No, now. But
Ew.
my cousin, like sometimes cousins are so far that
no,
you guys,
no,
you
no,
are actually,
no,
you guys are probably
Okay,
dipping
so
it because-
first of all-
wait,
JP,
now, wait, let me land
JP,
now.
like,
Can I land?
physically,
Can
my
I
body-
land?
my body
Can
is-
I land? I'm a pilot. Let me land. You, I'm a pilot.
Ew.
Allow me land.
I can't stop you.
I cannot believe that. I'm not
Let
believing
me
you this
I'm
time
Ew.
around. But
You guys,
No!
Ew.
No!
allow me
I have
land.
to take my glasses off for this
You
one.
guys are in turbulence
Ew.
right now. This is turbulence. Allow me balance the plane.
I will
Thank
jump
you.
out of that plane. Don't land with me. What?
how do you mean now we die on the ground?
You guys, I'm serious. I
Ew.
feel, oh my
You're
God.
serious, Ke?
Wait now. I feel like you guys
Okay.
deep this so much because you probably have like, you
Ew.
JP, I grew up with my cousins. We grew up together in the house.
I will stand up, oh.
Stand
Let
up.
me speak. That's what I was about to say. You guys probably deep it because most of your cousins are close-knit cousins. I understand family, like my own extended.
Ew.
Kelvin, calm down now. My own extended family, we are very close-knit. Like my cousins practically pass for my brothers and my sisters. So I can get that. I can understand that. However, there are some cousins that are not, close-knit. They're some that are
Absolutely.
distant.
Absolutely the fuck.
And if you
not.
fuck with him,
Ew.
I
Absolutely
mean, why
the
not?
fuck-
Give it a
It's
try.
like-
Life is,
it's like-
that's the
Ew.
essence
You
of
know
life.
what?
You can't keep going straight laced
I
in
am
life.
on this
You guys,
podcast,
that is the
but
essence
I
of this
am saying
podcast.
it for
You
a
need to
fact.
be open-minded.
I
Do you
cannot
understand?
JP, listen, JP,
You cannot
JP.
be narrow-minded.
JP,
No,
no,
like your
JP,
cousin.
no, stop
Give
it.
it a try today.
JP, there's nothing open-minded about
This is
getting
JP's
attracted to your
opinion.
cousin.
Not to say that JP will do the same thing
You
in
should be
real
checked.
life.
No, you will do the same.
You should be
thing.
checked.
However,
You
I
will
don't
do
judge
it.
those who do it.
Ah.
If you think that you like your cousin, give it a try. It's not your child, it's not
Don't
your
give people
sibling
that
now.
advice, JP,
It's your
no.
auntie's child. For fuck's sake, you guys don't know each other from anywhere.
going to get
You
us
don't share
kicked
the same
off.
DNA.
JP, you're going to get us
That's
kicked
your
off.
grandma's grandchild. The
We've
fuck?
heard you. We've
What's your
heard you.
business?
We've heard you. Thank you.
no.
All
We've
right,
heard you.
thank
Can
you.
move
We've
on
heard you.
now.
Can I just add something?
This is so chaotic.
Can I just quickly add
Bro.
something? Can I just quickly add something? I know we are all saying ew. I was saying ew, and but here's some hard truths we need, to face as a people. Do these things happen?
It does
Yes.
happen, yeah.
Does it happen openly? Yes.
But also, there's some tribes
Excuse me,
that
let
marry
me,
their
let me
cousins,
finish.
don't
Let me
they?
finish. Yes,
Exactly.
it does. However, let's be clear on something. If you knowingly pursue something sexual with someone that is your cousin, right? Let's be clear on something. A bloody psychopath.
Yes.
But one of
Totally
the families
agree.
that allow
I
them
am
marry their
psychopath.
cousins,
Psychopath.
like royal families
Psychotic.
that say that's your first
Yes,
cousin, you can marry
it
your
happens.
first cousin.
It happens a lot.
Are you a psychopath
It
then?
happens. Excuse me. It happens a lot in some royal families.
My pastor, please don't
Excuse
come
me.
across this podcast. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so basically,
you are
said
like-
a bunch
so you know
of
there's
shit
something
that you can't
wrong.
take back anymore.
That means there's
So here's
something
the
wrong
thing.
with it if you
So
want
you know there's
to
something
say.
abnormal about
Here's the
it.
thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing. You have to understand why it happens in some
So why
royal
does it
families.
But they're
happen?
keeping the royal blood.
Is to keep the royal bloodline.
What is so different
My
about
blood,
the
my
royal
family
blood
now.
and my blood?
Oh, so I don't
Excuse
have the
me.
right to keep my blood because I'm
Why?
not royal.
Wait
You guys
Why?
are not, you guys are not
Wetin be the
honest.
difference
So
between
because I'm not
royal
royal, I
blood
can't keep
and
my
own
blood.
Not be the
Are
same.
you
No,
actually,
that's
are you actually
judgmental.
siding her on this?
No, I am not.
No,
what are you
so,
saying?
so because I'm not royal, I can't keep my blood.
They're trying to keep their royal
I don't
Are you
like
intentionally
But
not trying to
blood
understand
is
what's
blood.
happening
I
here?
have blood running in my veins. So why is my blood different
Different
from
from
a royal
royal
person?
blood. What if I'm royal but people don't know it?
Okay, so these are my final thoughts on it. If you want to
just
sleep with your
looks
cousin,
like
go
I'm-
ahead.
Please,
Disgusting-
guys, please don't sleep with your
disgusting
cousins.
psychopath.
Do not, please.
Don't sleep with your cousins.
No.
Anyway, so
Ew.
so back to the story now. Yeah, we're wrapping up, we're rounding up. My question now is, so she had she saw other kids.
Yeah.
Right. There's a male child, and then there are 2 other twins.
Twins.
Yeah. So my question is: there's a possibility that even those twins are from her cousin still,
No.
and there's a possibility that it's from her husband. That wasn't really like
Yeah,
it wasn't really
told
clearly
us, which is
stated.
good. Yeah, the
Yeah.
nice that they didn't
So
tell us.
it's left to us now to say, oh, do we think this or we think that? But do you guys think that there's a high chance that it's still
Can
her
I
cousins?
speak?
Okay,
I think that they are not his child.
Yeah, you
Okay.
Because
cannot
he had
really-
an affinity to the
to
first
the first child.
And I think that's what the movie deliberately did.
Bond doesn't
He
really
had that
lie.
bond with the first
Yes.
child,
Okay.
but he didn't, really. He
Alright.
liked the
That-
other ones as their uncle.
uncle,
Not
yeah.
really did much.
Sorry, I have to just chip this in before I totally lose my train of thought. Yeah, we did say that what's it called now? What's the word now?
Incest,
Not
paternity
incest,
fraud.
paternity fraud, right? It's been prevalent with
Yeah.
certain Nigerian women for a long time. However, in fairness to them, right? Most of those women probably did it to save their husband the shame. A lot of men are shooting blanks out there.
A lot
Yeah.
of them are actually saving
And
their
men don't
family.
believe that they could be the problem. And I think as a medical
and
practitioner,
and then I think as a society, it still boils down to, when these things happen, when couples are trying to, have a baby and it's proving difficult, the pressure
And a lot of-
society put. Let me land, please. Society put a lot of pressure on
on
these
the,
women.
yeah.
It really should.
So in
It really
desperation,
shouldn't be so. I think
What do you-
I'm using the opportunity to advocate for men out there. Go out there and get your.
Test
But what do you
get-
think about
get
that,
yourself
though?
checked.
What do you think about it? So, God forbid, right? you. I don't know, say you, but like I want
Yeah,
you to
tell
answer.
like,
But like,
you,
God
yeah,
don't
forbid,
worry,
I'm
it's okay.
here.
It won't happen to
you
him.
end up with your wife and then you have kids, and then you realize on the way that you've been shooting blanks,
Yeah.
and then she comes to you and say, all these kids are not yours. How would you react to
First
that?
of all, they rarely ever do come to you to tell you that
tell
all these
you.
kids.
Oh,
are
yes.
yours.
Let's say they come to you, or you find out somehow.
Circumstances
Is that
lead
you
to
find
that
out maybe some
revelation.
medical condition.
All right. Now, I feel like if that was to happen, as a man, you are confronted with the choice. All right? The truth is, if you've been raising that child for 10, 12, 15 years, right? You weren't hurting anybody now. It's not your child, but you were raising the child.
So how do you react
And
to
the
that?
Alright?
child can
Now-
the child
now-
will always
now,
love you because
yes.
you said the
Yeah,
foundation.
because you are the parent that he or she knows.
Yeah, and all
right?
his life.
However, it depends on the circumstances that led to it. If it's a case of she just going out there to sleep with whoever and then start bringing bastards for me to raise, I would never forgive her.
What would you do?
But
Alright?
if she's saving you,
However, if God forbid I was shooting blanks, and I pray to never shoot blanks in this life,
Amen.
Amen.
right?
Amen.
But if I was shooting blanks, right, and of course family pressure,
You have to
again,
take-
life is not a Nollywood movie.
Yeah.
But yes,
it happened.
it happens.
life is not
Alright?
Pornhub, life is not life is not-
So if that was truly the case, and she went out there and got banged up, and then she tells the world that I'm the father, right? I might be willing to compromise. I don't know. I hope I'm never in that position.
Because
you're
you
not
are trying to
I
protect
have,
her.
please,
Of
you
course,
guys,
that's
I
why
have,
she
I have
did
a couple thoughts.
Yeah.
So one, I saw a movie recently where the guy found out through some medical condition that he wasn't the father. Fortunately, some way, the woman didn't actually cheat on him. Just before they got married, she had sex with somebody, and it wasn't even like last minute sex. Like
That's
they
cheated, but go on.
No. Let me explain exactly how the movie played out. It wasn't like she was even already dating him and they had sex. Like she had sex with somebody, and somehow, some days later, she and the guy start to date, just out of the blue. They were not even in a talking stage. It just happened. It's a movie. It's a
Okay.
movie. So
Okay.
it's a movie. And they start to have sex almost immediately. They get married not too long after. She's pregnant. The entire time, even she doesn't know that it's somebody else's child.
Okay.
So there's a medical challenge. He realizes that he's not the father.
I thought they said women always know, though.
No,
No.
you
No,
can't.
they-
So,
some of them
how do
know.
I
They
put
really
this?
Always
promiscuous
know.
ones.
You
Like
cannot.
again, it's a movie, so movies are not realistic. It really all happened in such a short period of time.
Okay.
That guy in particular didn't take offense. I mean, of course, he first of all got mad, but when he realized how it played out, he didn't take offense.
Okay.
Now, for me, I don't support paternity fraud anyway. I would like to tell men, honestly, like if your wife can't give birth, it would be nice for you to go and actually check your sperm count as well, so that everybody
Something
can
to
be
I
say,
guided.
but I
Okay.
hate that we are almost coming to
Okay,
an
yeah.
okay,
Okay,
realize
okay,
something.
can you
say what
just
you
summarize
realize.
it?
We have
Go
to
ahead,
like
go ahead. Go
Can
on.
you like?
Okay, so
I will try as much as I
Okay,
can.
cool.
I know there's a lot of paternity tests going and fraud going on, and yeah. But have you ever thought for a second that maybe like your woman is actually not guilty? Because some people like go for DNA test and then find that
I was
the
about
child
to
is
say
not their
that
own,
this-
and they get mad. But what if your
Yes,
child
and
was
let me
like
explain that.
switched in the
I
hospital?
think you're looking at her. So please, every time, honestly, if you're
This
seeing this
came to my
podcast,
head and I
honestly,
cannot-
every time you do a DNA test for you as the father,
Do
please
it for
a
the
DNA
woman
test
too.
for the woman, using the woman's
happens, yeah.
blood or whatever and the
Yes.
child, because sometimes we've realized that the child was
Right.
switched
Was
Thank you
switched
very
in
much
the
for that
at the
point.
hospital.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So
I just want to ask real quick. Sorry, I just want to ask real quick.
Okay.
Switching of babies at hospitals, is that really?
yeah, it
It's
happens.
a
Oh, it
thing.
happens.
Trust
It
me.
happens, but is it like? I feel like it's like one in.
No, it's a
100.
lot.
So
Some-
from what
some people
I
are
know, right? It
psychotic.
happened more. Kevin, it happened more like way
Back
back.
in the
Way
day,
back.
It's
right?
harder right now, but it used to
Yeah.
happen.
No, it
used to
still
happen
happens.
a lot.
It
because, one,
happens a
People are
lot.
psychotic.
I said
People
it's harder,
treat
but it
based-
happened more.
Based
way
on
back. Yeah.
psychosis. Some people are just fucked in the brain. And there's a woman who, on a dying bed, a nurse, a midwife for many years, on a dying bed, she confessed that she just used to do it for the fun of it. She just fucked in the brain and she just used to switch kids for the fun of it. So she said that all the kids that must have been birthed in like 1980 something to 90 something, she probably knows that all of them that she birthed were not with their actual parents. She just used to
God.
switch them for fun.
Yeah.
People are actually
It
fucked in the
happens.
brain.
Okay, so
So there's
So
that.
now we've come to our normal segment, right? So quickly, let's just see what do you think? Scum, who's scum, who's not scum?
I think it's pretty obvious who the
To
scum
be
is.
very honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Scum has a gender. Yeah, it just has a gender. It have a gender. It's just like depending on which gender decide to take it. Who decide to wear it? Scum has a gender,
So
but
who
it
wore it?
is
Who wore it for this episode?
anybody that wants to wear it. The
But who
man
do you
or the
think-
No,
Who do
in
you
this
think should
particular
wear it in this
episode,
episode?
who was
this particular episode, like, to be very honest, both of them wore it
Please,
pretty well.
Let me. Can I
Very
say something?
well.
Who the cause?
The
cousin
man,
and the girl.
because he was a fucking fake
The
friend.
two
He
cousins,
knew that.
basically.
Why would I be with a friend that will know that this is not my? Normally, as a friend, you're supposed to like be the one to guide me against who I should be with,
Yeah,
who
that.
not
So-
to be with.
okay.
So why are you comfortable
So-
with me raising your child?
Yeah. So in this opinion, in
crazy.
this episode, I think that yes, they were both scums because
Yeah.
the woman was really stupid to agree to such a deal. You should have tried to keep aborting that baby until you died. Because nobody
yeah.
sent you to sleep with your cousin, so you should be able to deal with the consequences of your action. However, I think that the guy is just a little bit more scum than the girl. And I say this because I think that guys take bro code very seriously.
Yeah,
So why
true,
the hell
true.
would you convince your cousin to pin your baby
Your
on
best
your
friend.
guy, on your best friend? Like, for
Hell
the first time in my
no,
life, I'm on the side of guys because I typically know that guys take bro code seriously, supposedly. So they were both scum. The woman too was really stupid. In fact, if the guy wasn't the guy's best friend, I probably would even say that the woman was the scum because that's a very stupid thing to do. But your guy,
Okay, what about you,
all
Kevin?
right. I don't know where you got that from. Guys, take what bro code, bro
Bro
what?
code.
are you probably
Yeah,
shouting
Lord.
bro code now?
Excuse me. In 1999,
Even
Hell
in
no,
2025
it's
now.
2025,
let's
it
be
happens.
clear. Let's be clear on something. Yeah, let's be clear on something. As regards this story, right? Was it wrong to have coerced her into pinning the pregnancy
It is
on-
wrong.
on
On
the
his friend, on his best friend.
Absolutely.
It is every part of wrong.
Yeah, but listen, he hasn't come out to shake any tables now, has he?
So who's the scum?
So now who is the
I don't know if
scum?
you understand
So
what
like-
I'm
Okay, so who is the scum?
No,
Answer
I
that
need you- I
question.
need-
That's
to
even
land.
worse.
Nobody
I
has
need to
shook
land.
it. That's
I
even
need
she
to
didn't
land.
shake any table there.
Excuse me. What we just saw on that episode was a woman who was fighting with her conscience.
Yes.
That was it.
Yeah, pretty
Her
much.
battle is internal.
Yes.
All right? As far as I'm concerned,
At least she has a conscience, but he
cousin-
doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't.
Anyway,
Can I
go.
land,
Yes,
please?
yeah,
yes,
you
land,
should
please.
land, please.
so as far as I'm concerned, right? The cousin has stuck to the agreement. Is he an asshole for even suggesting said
Yes.
agreement? He is. But he hasn't shattered their lives.
Okay, so who is the scum?
all right?
Do you know what?
Now,
is
who's the scum in this particular episode? All right. So here's the thing. Like both of you said, they are both guilty on some level.
So who is the greatest scum?
The greatest scum is the person that is soliloquizing behind the fucking. Yes.
Okay,
no,
guys.
I'm
No.
looking at
Let's not do
Yes.
this, guys.
I've gone to
When
an
you gave
end.
no, guys, no. It's his
Yes.
personal opinion. When you get your opinion, he didn't
Yes.
counter you guys. It's
I
his
didn't
personal
counter
opinion.
anybody. I don't know why you guys
All
are-
right,
are
so
reacting like this.
for me, right,
Yeah.
I feel like you said me, I take bro code very seriously. So
Right.
very, very seriously. So
Right.
there are things I will not do to
Is
my
there a
guys.
manual for this set, bro?
No,
code?
don't
code?
do that. There's
No,
no
love
bro
to
manual.
see
codes
it.
are
Don't
not. I
worry.
think for guys, right? Bro code are just something that you don't have.
no.
It's
No,
just
there's no
you.
manual. You just
get?
know what should
So,
be done and what shouldn't be done.
There are things that I can't do for my.
Alright.
You understand? So like, I feel like what the guy did is fucked up on all levels.
We already
God
established that.
bless you.
First of all,
already
sleeping
I
with
wish
your
I
cousin
have
is
money. I'll
fucked
give
up.
you all.
Pinning to a friend is fucked up. Now, letting your friend raise a
best
child that you know is not
friend.
like it's all
Right.
manners of fucked up. But the woman
Right.
is also fucked up. But if I was going to pick one scum,
Oh, no.
I'm going to pick the guy.
Right.
Black boy, you and I finally
going to pick the
agree
guy.
on a thing.
I'm going to
I-
because of
Alright,
the sole
so-
reason that
so
What
you
do you want?
broke
What
code.
do
That's
you
my
want?
Who
problem.
did you go
Do
with?
you want
Jane?
She went with
You
the
really
guy
want to know
now.
what-
No, I think she went with both of them.
No,
Who did
the
you go
greater
with?
one is the
Do
guy.
you want ice cream?
Jane.
Yes, I want
Jane?
ice cream.
Jane.
I am going to
You
get
guys,
ice cream.
I'm
after
going to say
this.
this before Black boy rounds up the show.
Who
One
did
thing,
you go with?
I am fucking
the guy.
going with the guys. The
One thing,
greatest one.
the
What
conclusion
do
I
you
have
mean?
It's the
drawn
woman.
from this
Clearly,
are
podcast.
always like,
our
no,
conscience
You
is
guys,
eating her up,
one
so,
conclusion,
yeah.
warning
one
that I
conclusion
should
that
stay
I
away
have
from
drawn
you.
from this
Jesus.
podcast and these
mean-
conversations
No,
is
hell
that
no.
a
No,
lot
you-
of times
you are not a
men
retired
would always
scum. You
side
are
men,
still a
no
scum.
matter what the man does. Like I've experienced this in real life, but I always thought, okay, maybe it's just the guys that I know. But after these conversations, this podcast, not just this conversation, these conversations in general, these podcasts in general,
So-
I think men would always, ladies, always choose yourself.
so
because
listen,
men would
listen.
always
I
choose
swear,
themselves.
I
I won't say
swear.
anything again. You can round
Yeah.
up the
But the
podcast.
So,
problem is that women always
I want
are against women.
so JP,
Fuck
production,
you.
please.
Hell.
Everything JP said, right? Repeat it on me. Then switch where say men will always back men to women always back. The same thing. Just same thing said. But like women also back women because it's the same thing.
Okay, I don't.
Anyway, so please let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Like, I
Because
actually
this
want
is
to know what you
I
guys
want to
think
see what
this
people actually
time.
think about this episode because it's a very, very tricky one.
It's tricky.
is.
I know
Thank
it's
you very
tricky.
much for watching to this point.
I
Again,
know
if
what's
you've not watched
tricky
it,
about
oh,
it. Someone is
please,
behind
kill
the
me.
No, you are
door.
if you've
Great
not watched
crying
it,
out.
oh, please go back and watch it and also watch previous
Straightforward.
episodes.
Shout out to the cast and crew of this particular episode
Ah, it was-
because
it
people
was-
are driving us